Well, all right, welcome to part 7 or video 7. This is part of part 2 of the pod of the series, if you're wondering, if you're trying to keep tabs on it. So in the last video I talked about making Epic's argument, and one thing I did not mention, I forgot to mention in that video, is Apple once tried to, Epic, I always keep trying to say Apple, Epic once tried to bypass Android's App Store system entirely and just made users sideload their apps. Well, that effectively did not work. They had less users, they weren't making enough money, so they had to relent. They had to give in, and they had to actually allow their app to be downloaded from that app store. So now let's get into the issue at hand here. As you can tell from Greg's Gadgets and later clips and others who have talked about this, Renee Ritchie, all these other tech people have said, Epic doesn't want to let you download the app from another website. It's not what they actually want. What they actually want is for Apple to allow, or to basically open the gates to iOS, allow a floodgate of multiple digital storefronts. Now you could say, hey, that would be kind of cool if we had a multiple digital storefront. But here's the problem with a multiple digital storefront. You could have too many stores that make it more difficult for you to find the app that you actually need. Not only for the download content, the digital content, but any other kind of app that you're trying to find. For example, you could have the Google Play Store, the Microsoft Play Store, the Android or just any Android Play Store. You could have the Amazon or the Android App Store. I'm sorry, you could have the Amazon digital store app. You could have Amazon Prime digital store app. You could have all kinds of different multiple storefronts that make it difficult for you to search for your shopping app, for your money reading app if you are blind or visually impaired, for Netflix, for Spotify. Each of those can actually have their own storefronts. That might be good for someone like me who uses an iPhone and an iPad and a Mac to edit videos and do all kinds of other things in terms of my small business. That might not be good for the everyday consumer who might just use their phone to watch videos, TV shows, movies, and use it for emails and talking and texting. Might not be such a good idea. It also hurts when it comes to security. Can you imagine if you had just this amazing app store and now you're able to install all kinds of different app stores inside of that app store? Now you allow for less security of your device, and as we talked about a couple videos ago, that can hurt when it comes to malware and viruses and hacking and other unsecure features that can happen and issues that can happen on the App Store. Why is the App Store so trusted on Apple? It is because it is one of the most secure app stores in the whole entire world. As I said before, you're a developer, you get your app on the App Store, everything's fine and dandy. Yeah, you have to pay that 30% cut, but guess what? So do you have to do that on Nintendo, Google, Linux, Steam, Android, and every other kind of app. Here's the other thing. If you're a developer, yeah, you're going to worry about the security and the safety. If you are an iPhone user, an iPad user, you're going to have the problem of now your device is hackable. Now you can get malware. Now you can get viruses. Now your phone can crash. An app can break your phone. It can just shut it down completely. And now you're in even bigger trouble. That is the case with a lot of Android phones. Don't believe me? Go ahead and try it. This is an issue that I see and that a lot of people see with having a multiple digital storefront. Isn't it easy to just say you need to find Spotify or you need to find your local YouTuber's app like David Dobrik's disposable photo app? Or isn't it great when you can find your Facebook or your Starbucks app and you don't have to go to a coffee Play Store Or maybe you need to find a small business that only sells online. Maybe they are partnered with Amazon. Now, what if they have a certain app? Well, you might not be able to find it just loose on the App Store. Now you got to go shop around to the different app stores inside of the App Store just to find that one app, that one specific thing you're looking for. I don't think that's a good argument for Epic to make. I don't think it's a good thing to have a multiple digital storefront. In fact, I think it could actually hurt consumers more than it could help us.